my corn pop up in rows.
Hey guys, today's video is about compost. We got our composter here, a 55-gallon barrel with a little door cut off of it with two hinges and a little latch. And I got some compost in there right now. And down here you can see I have a paddle made out of some sheet metal used for siding or roofing. And I also got this tin post. I got a length where I can have a compost tumbler on the end of it. This is just the wire I put around. I'm gonna have two 5-gallon buckets, cut the tops off both of them and put the pipe through the middle of it, spin it around. This post at that angle, I bent it on purpose, and then the pipe here in the middle is sort of level. The stand is not level, but the pipe is level up until this part here. So I take my coffee ground container and I fill that up with some of this compost. Not all of it's done. You can see there's grass in there, but that gets sorted out with this, I believe, 3/8 hardwire cloth. Just dump that in there. And when that's said and done, I just shake this, and it folds down here, and then everything here is 3/8 in diameter or smaller. Fill focus. Nope, out of focus doesn't want to work like that. But everything in this bucket is 3/8 or smaller. I got this tote, 30 gallons from Lowe's. That was $10 with the lid. And then we're also going to, after we sort through all this and put it in there, I'm going to dump what's left, which is going to be from one of these buckets that goes at the end. And the big stuff falls out into that bucket. We're going to dump it back in, and we're going to add some more. We're going to have a bale of leaves in there and a bale of dried grass, and then we're going to add some water to it. Well, I have had just about enough. I got most of it taken out. It was a little bit over this bar here. And we had the light fluffy stuff in there. Came out to be about a quarter of this 30 gallons. Pretty decent amount. And I got about a 5-gallon bucket full of big heavy stuff, but I've had enough because if you can see little flakes of snow, it's October 18th today, and I'll be posting this video later tonight, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience if you guys are regularly watching on Saturdays. I got tied up yesterday working for one of my bosses on a tree job. Took down 15 to 20 trees with 9 guys. I worked for 10 hours. There was 9 guys until 11. 1 guy left, and then at noon, the other tree crew left and left us with 3 guys to clear the stumps. But it was a pretty decent day. It was chilly like it is here, and I was in a t-shirt. So I think that's it for today. Well, I guess I could actually add some compost to this. It's not that big of a deal. So I have this upright, so you can actually dump everything in there. Take that out. But I got some leaves with some composted leaves in there and some sawdust up from our woodshed. I raked up. I dump that in there. And I got the leftovers that are not fully composted in that bucket and in that bucket under there. And I'll dump those in. And I'll also add some grass and some leaves. And actually, this is a very handy camera stand. Put my phone underneath this onto the case, and it sits very well, and that's how you watch it in time lapse. I'll get to that in real time. It's a little chilly out here, but we're gonna add our bucket of leaves and compost. Dump all of it in. There we go. And we're gonna take some of our big stuff and we're gonna dump that in there. There we go, and that's 2 buckets. And here's our bucket full of big stuff from last time. And then we're going to take our leaves and put some leaves in. It will speed up the process if you mow them over with a lawnmower. I don't know if you can hear me, but it speeds up the process if you mow over them with a lawnmower first. Chops it up, makes more surface area for the microbes to decompose. You want to fill it up majority of the way. Of course, I'm not going to take all this. I don't have enough room. You got to save some room for the leaves and also the grass clippings. Boy, is it getting cold out. Winter gloves. This little bale of leaves right here probably weighs about 20-30 pounds. There's a lot of leaves in this thing. It was just a little 15-gallon bucket, but I compressed it quite a bit. Take a look at that. That's about half for leaves, and we're going to fill it up until about the top of that little port with grass, and then we're gonna turn it to mix it. Now we can turn it. Bring your lid down. Make sure it's latched securely. The previous latch I had was just a sliding bolt lock. The lid flexed and pulled out. So now you actually have to secure it with a pin. see from that, it's pretty well mixed. That's it for today. See you later.
Nowhere. They've never drove through Indiana. Met the man who plowed that earth, planted that seed, busted his ass for you and me. You're called a harvest moon in Kansas. They'd understand why God made those flies.